What's going on, guys? It's your boy the Boxing Lowdown, and I'm back here with another video. Now, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Feel free to drop a comment if you like, and I'll happily get back to you. Now, low-key, the best fighter this weekend will be between Erickson Lubin and Lubin-Fundora in the junior middleweight division. Of course, we got Triple G, he's the bigger name. We've got Ryan Garcia in action as well, he's the bigger name. But in terms of a matchup, I'm actually looking forward to this one here at light middleweight, man. And I'll tell you what, like I've said, like all of you guys know already, junior middleweight is a very hot division in terms of like talent. It may not be the most star-studded in terms of names, but in terms of talent, you've got quite a bit of talent in that division, man. Jamel Charlo and Brian Castano set to face off again. You've got Tim Tszyu as well in there. You've got these two fighters. I mean, there is quite a few good names up at 154. Now, Erickson Lubin has bounced back probably as good as you can imagine after being knocked out in the first round by Jamel Charlo. I remember going into that fight, man, it was really a pick-em, because people were really high on Lubin. The fact that he won Prospect of the year before, he was looking sensational. Jamel Charlo, as we know, has always been a great fighter. So, you know, with these two guys going up against it, it was really at the time like, is this fight too early? You know, who could win this? Is it too early for Lubin? Proved out that it was in the end. But you know, going into it, I remember there was a lot of hype around it, and it was really like people were picking Lubin whereas others were picking Charlo. Now, Erickson Lubin, like I said, has bounced back very well since that loss. He's had 6 straight wins. His chin has looked a little bit shaky, not that shaky, but it has looked a bit, he can be touched, Erickson Lubin, since then. However, Fundora is, he's still undefeated, by the way, very tall. He's like 6'5", 6'6", huge fighter, man. It's ungainly at junior middleweight to have someone that tall is crazy. But one thing about tall fighters that really just annoys me, man, is when you've got that height and that reach over someone and you don't use it. Do you know what I mean? Fundora is an example of that. He likes to come in and he has a lot of activity. He really throws a lot of punches, and it'll be interesting to see like these clash of styles get in there and mix it up, man. I think that Lubin, like I said on the podcast yesterday, will have to go to the body, but it's an interesting fight because Fundora, he did have that draw. He can be hit. I think that Erickson Lubin does have the more talent overall, but I think it will be a very interesting fight, man. And I have Lubin as the favorite. I think he will take this on points, but Fundora is a threat, as we know. Like, how will Lubin hold up against the activity against Fundora and the punches? He's not a particularly murderous puncher or anything like that, Lubin-Fundora. But like I said, Erickson Lubin has been hit and he has been touched and he has been wobbled before. He has been stopped. So it'll be an interesting bout. Interesting bout, man. I think just the size difference is one huge thing. Anyone that Fundora gets in the ring with, man, you're just like, wow, this guy is still making junior middleweight. 6'5", 6'6". You've got heavyweights that are that tall. Do you know what I mean? Like cruiserweights that are that tall, and you've got a guy here making junior middleweight. It's crazy. But yeah, it should be an interesting clash this weekend, man. I'm going to go with Erickson Lubin to get the 12-round point decision over Fundora, but I reckon he may have a few rough spots along the way. I don't think it'll be plain sailing at all. It's a good fight, this matchup. Low-key, one of the better matchups on that Showtime schedule. I know not many people are talking about it. I mean, people are talking about Spence and Ugas, and you know, they're seeing Gervonta Tank Davis back in the ring, and you know what I mean, Jamel Charlo, Brian Castano. But low-key, this one is a good fight as well, man. Lubin and Fundora. So don't sleep on this one this weekend. I reckon it will probably be on at the same time as Ryan Garcia and Emmanuel Tago. And if you were to ask me which one I'm going to watch, if I had to pick one, I'll watch both of them, of course. But if I had to pick one that I was going to watch, it would definitely be this one. So I think that this is the most competitive fight of the weekend. In terms of the odds, these are going to be the closest odds compared to Triple G and Murata and Garcia and Tago. So good fight. Looking forward to this one. Should be entertaining. Let me know your predictions in the comment section below, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video.